want to gradually introduce Researchure, the new arm of government in Tradocracy. Researchure is the arm of government that make Tradocracy different from democracy and all other system of government. Yes, Researchure arm is not found in socialism, is not found in communism, is not found in monarchy. So the presence of Researchure in Tradocratic system of government made Tradocracy different from all other forms of government. And also, some are elevated Tradocracy and made it more advanced than any other forms of government. Yes, the need of Researchure in Tradocracy is enormous. Yes, the presence of Researchure in Tradocracy actually brought in equity, equality in system of government. Yes, because in democracy, the most widespread system of government in the world today, democracy actually made a single profession of law as an arm of government at the expense of all other professions. So, to bring in equity and equality, this new arm of government called Researchure was introduced into Tradocratic system of government. The functions and mandate of a Researchure, the new arm of government, is unique. Researchure is involved in what? In harmonization of perfection and research. Representative of the House of Researcher shall be elected from professional groups from all professions existing in the state or in a country. Yes. For instance, profession of health, profession of military, profession of agriculture, profession of art, profession of humanity, all shall be represented in the House of Researcher. Yes, 3 or 4 members shall be elected from each profession to the House of Researcher. Yes, and it's only a professional group that will vote to elect candidates that shall represent professions in the House of Researcher. You see, candidates represent professions, not senatorial district, not state, not local government council. Yes. 3 or 4 candidates shall be elected from profession of health. 3 or 4 candidates shall be elected from profession of military. 3 or 4 candidates shall be elected from profession of humanity, profession of art, all professions existing in the country. Yes. And how elections and electoral process is carried out for members of House of Researcher is that if you are representing health profession at federal level, professional of that particular profession you are representing, for instance, profession of health, professional from nationwide, shall vote to elect such candidate. For representing engineering, engineers from nationwide, that is if you are vying for Federal House of Research, so engineer from nationwide will vote to elect such candidate. But if you are vying for state or local government position, for state engineers, for instance, professionals from state will vote to elect such candidate to the House of Research. So what I mean is that if you are representing engineering, it's only engineers that will vote. If you are representing humanity, it's only engineering, it's only professional from humanity that will vote to elect such member to the House of Research. That is how representative of the House of Research, known as researcher, are elected to the House of Research for their mandate in the House of Research. Their mandate simply is that in a month, they are sent to the area of their specialization. For instance, professionals or researcher are representative of the House of Research. Researcher or representative of the House of Research representing health profession at federal level shall be sent to health institutions at federal level for purpose of research. Yes, 3 weeks on the field and 1 week in the House of Research for deliberation of their research, to make an appraisal of their research and all that. Yes, if for instance your research took you 3 weeks and or research took you 1 year, 6 months, and 2 years, yes, so far that such research development is approved by the House of Research. Yes, once it is approved by the House of Research, for instance, a new product was developed by a researcher, maybe researcher from engineering. A new product, it could be maybe a new aircraft that is not even existing, or an aircraft that is existing was redesigned and all that, and is approved by House of Research for production. Or a smartphone was developed by such engineer and all that. So once it is approved by the House of Research, it is mandatory for executive and the House of Research to co-produce such product for marketing, for sales, and which will bring in a lot of wealth. Because when such product is in the market and such product is being bought, what it means is that the economy of such state or country is being advanced. Yes, and that will even induce industrialization and development. And above all, welfare of citizens shall be well taken care of. Yes, because researchers, they are not just there warming the bench. If they do that, what it means is that the next political seasons, if they cannot be involved in research, the next political season, such person shall not be elected. Because you don't go there to disgrace your profession. You must be able to bring in new idea, new products. Yes. For instance, a researcher, a representative of the House of Researcher, known as researcher, representing humanity. Humanity involve some profession like accountancy, public administration, business administration, banking and finance, public relations, and all that. This is profession of humanity. Yes, you should be able to bring in papers, bring in new ideas that will serve as policies and programs that will be used in agencies, whether government agency, private agency, to facilitate, you know, good workability of such an agency and all that, and make things easier. Yes, because for instance, and once such researcher is able to develop such idea that will be used as programs, maybe in accounting department or in business administration department, in public administration unit and all that, you will see policies and programs will be well facilitated, and as such, growth of such individual will be so well facilitated and well defined. Professional representative heads shall go into research for purpose of developing advanced medical techniques, maybe advanced medical techniques for surgery, or go into drug productions, go into research to produce drug for all these incurable diseases and all that, or phantom existing drugs, maybe certain drugs that have more side effects, you are able to phantom it to have less side effects. Yes. You see, the purpose of electing a professional to the House of Researcher is primarily to do research and bring out product for marketing, for sales, which will induce industrialization and development, and also advance economy of such state. It is only Tradocracy, Tradocratic system of government that operates this arm of government called the researcher. Yes, in Tradocracy, yes, executive, the arm of government in Tradocracy shall either be three arm of government, depending on the desire of the people. But if a country chooses to operate three arms of government, the arms of government shall be executive, researcher, and legislature. So there shall be no judiciary. Reason being that researcher is a body of all prefecture, and judiciary or law is a profession. So judiciary shall be inclusive of researcher. Yes. But if a country chooses to operate four arm system of government in Tradocracy, there shall be executive arm, researcher arm, legislative arm, and judicial arm. Yes. Well, just like what is the programs and policies in legislative arms, whereby representative senators or um, representative of houses are given constitutional allowance. So also in the House of Researcher, members of its professions representing their profession are given professional allowance for the purpose to develop their product. They are given in the sense that when they are able to bring in a research for productivity or for development, they shall not be given when such professional could not do research to phantom new product or to bring in product that are not even existing, and they now brought in new products that are not even existing before, and such product will benefit the state or the country and humanity. So professional allowance shall be given to such researcher. Researcher is known as representative of the House of Researcher to develop their product in conjunction with the executive. Because once a product is developed, it is mandatory for executive to develop such product. Unless there's a genuine, for instance, if the product is going to gulp a lot of money or may weigh down the federal government purse, then some product might be delayed, but other products must be produced, because failure for executive not to produce such product in conjunction with the researcher, it shall be regarded as a treason because House of Researcher is an arm of government. House of Researcher is not involved in executive functions, in legislative functions. Yes, even in judicial functions, unless a country is operating three arms of government, and of which judiciary shall be inclusive in researcher, because researcher is a body of perfections. Yes, this is the unique functions of researcher. Researcher is unique arm of government in Tradocracy that is not found in any other system of government. Yes, it makes Tradocracy more advanced. It is researchers that make Tradocracy unique because it brought in equity and equality to all perfections. Yes, what it means is that all perfections are arm of government in Tradocracy, whereas in democracy, a single perfection, profession of law, is arm of government. So that when you compare, you quite agree with me that when put into practice, that Tradocracy shall be the best system of government, far more advanced than democracy. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah.